Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I wasn't talking to you in a couple of weeks for a few reasons. I suppose the first reason is the weather was up and down, wet, dry. There was a small window of opportunity to do anything with the weather, and you had to do a bit of bailing, which I did do on a few different occasions, and same with slurry and same with fertilising, topping. You had to do it when the weather was right on your side. There wasn't window for losing the opportunity to do it. So I suppose that's why I felt as if I was to give the work a full 100% effort. I'd have to skimp on the effort going to the video, and vice versa with the video. And if I give it 100% effort, I have to skimp on the work. So the busy spell has come and gone. The last video you see me at the silage and a bit of baling. Now since that I done slurrying on the silage red, was cut, bagging some of it again for the second cut. I done a bit of baling, on an out farm. More to do. This farm I'm on at the minute has to be baled yet. The next good spell that comes. Just so that I'd take images again and let us update what's going on the farm, which for the time of year is not the way it should be because the weather's so bad. Like I'm wearing a jumper now here, it's husky cold, plus 3 days, it's 10th of June. There was milder days last Christmas, so there was. But anyway, take it what we get. Hopefully things will improve. Down here on an out farm with the heifers that are being bulked for next year. They're all bulked except 3 of them. The ones that will, like, I mean, I'm not bulling the Angus's or whatever, I'm only bulling the dairy stock, Jerseys and Friesians. They're all bulked by 3 of them. AI in general has gone well the year. I have 72 animals AI'd, 18 heifers, which is here, and 54 cows, which is above at the home place, obviously. Yeah, there's about probably 30% maybe repeat rate. Only one animal repeated twice, actually here someplace, so she is 747. Hopefully she's in calf after the two attempts at it. This ground that I've taken, I've had it before me, and it was have a long time, could be 40-50 years. It's not great ground. It's typical Cavan ground. It's boggy, it's rushy, it's wet, and it's rocky in spots. But it's the best land in Ireland to fatten cattle. Let them out here in April, and by September they're turned inside out. It's great feeding ground. So it is. Great feeding ground. These girls here are they must be camera shy, they're running away now. Come on, 6. They're great style. They get no nuts, they're only getting a handful that have to be up to the trough for loading for the AI. They're stock one there, just repeated twice. Nice animal, so she is. Hopefully she's a calf. That's the heifer situation at the minute, and the AI situation I'm saying is good. So these are okay now. I'll get back in the quad and I'll head off back up to the other farm. Talk to you then. Also guys, this fella here with the chin ball was a great help to the AI to protect them in heat, detect them in heat. Insectomised calf from last year's calves. That chin ball is full of paint, and I think I've seen it before in other videos anyway, but it was a big help to the detecting, especially on the out farm. We don't see them only once a day. The paint will tell the tale. Happy enough with that now. It's a good system. This is our last 11 calves born this year, the youngest. Actually 10 here, one under the shed, pneumonia last week. This calf was just wasn't getting his fair share of the spoils in the trough, so I put him in the pennies when he's drinking out of a bucket here. The other boys here are doing well. They're all Angus's from our own bull, good calves. I think that could be actually a Jersey calf there, that brown, light brown one. But well, not Jersey cross calf. The ages vary from 6 weeks up to 12 weeks. 80, I think those calves should be 80 days. There'll be 3 or 4 more being weaned into the fields this week. And that's the last of the calves, as I said, from this year. They're getting milk placer mix once a day, getting the bugger nuts once a day, and getting hay in a bad lib according as they want it. They're good healthy calves. So the meal is gone, have it in this bin. Has to bring the bin up down to the field now to other calves are to fill it up to bring it back up here for them. That's the next job. Come on, fix it. Fix it. Come on, fix it. Fix it. Come on, seriously. Come on, seriously. Now that's the earlier calves in this show. They all say they range from 20 weeks down to maybe 14 weeks of age, thereabouts. They're doing very well. Great year for all calves actually. They had very little scour. No problems at all with calf rearing this year. One case of pneumonia, one bit of stomach bug. Nothing, thank God. Vets bills are well back this year from 5 previous years. Well, when I say previous years, I mean last year. That was a big hit with crypto. This year, touch wood, so far so good. These ones over out farm, they've a world of grass. The grass is actually too strong for them, this farm. There's 20 acres here, but my plan is for most years, that last farm where I said the heifers a few minutes ago, there's a bit of that farm to be baled. And what I do is I take the heifers off that because I can open the gates and bring the bales out. I don't have to worry about gates and heifers getting out and stuff like that. So this particular field that I'm in here, this paddock here, there's a fence along that whole way around it, has to be tidied up and tightened and put a battery to it. I close the calves into this field for 2 or 3 weeks while I get the heifers out from below and into here and the rest of the farm. And calves stay here. They'll eat that grass and the heifers will clean the rest of it. 2 or 3 weeks I'll go into the farm with me mower and I'll mow me silage and bale it and draw it home. Hopefully I'll get it in hay, but it's not looking good at the minute, but you never know. And then I'll go in with the slurry and topper and sort it below for fresh grass to come back on, and then they'll go back down to it. And the calves will get the run of this again. And that'll go on then till probably weather permitting October, whatever. If it's wet and the grass is gone, and then the Indians shed in for the winter. So that's the usual protocol I do it. Maybe wrong, I don't know, that's what I do it on. That's them calves. I know I have the nuts built with the calves above, so then go back up to the yard. That's 4 remaining beef cattle. Didn't actually be last year's calves again. They're about 15-16 months of age. That lad there, 781, that lad, he was with the cows with the chin ball on his nose. He came in on the 15th of June and the Angus bull went out to mop up. he'd be behind the rest of them. He wouldn't be just as heavy. Not too bad because he got plenty of grass when he's out, but another month or 6 weeks they should be in good shape. The one we've seen in the Heifers and the other farm is coming in the 21st of July or the 1st of August, whichever day I get doing it. Join them, but he'll be a good bit behind, but we'll keep him on his own and if we have to another few weeks after these ones go. So that's all the stock look to except the cows themselves, so we'll go and get them now and we'll do a bit of milking, so we'll show you them as well. Okay. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. Now guys, as you can see that paddock well clipped. That done two grazings. That's the rocky paddock and there's a fair share of thistles and nettles, as you can see. It'll be reseeded in the next year or two, this paddock anyway. It's a rocky paddock, probably digging out all them winds and filling up the valley there with something like clay or something, and then we see the rest of it with the one pass system, the min till. You couldn't plough it, it's too rocky to plough. There's the cows anyway. They're as I said to you before, they're all inseminated. Some of them inseminated twice, which is good for the last week of June, so they're well calved with the last week of March, we hope. Most of them will be anyway, whether the bull headies up next week or two. Milking well for the weather that's in it. Grass was better a month ago, but it's coming good again at this particular minute. At the minute the average farm cover is 554, growth 63, demand 37, so it's not too bad. Getting round rotation exactly 3 weeks at the minute, which is recommended to be correct. So all's good on that front. Protein and butterfat are both good. Cell count is a bit high at the minute, but I know the one that is causing that. I'll sort her out now next couple of days. Hopefully recording maybe next week. If I get time, I will get time because it's important that it's done. Got this, actually guys, I changed my quad. Got this last Tuesday evening. You didn't think with the dirt of it, but it's only 4 or 5 days. It's a Kodiak, Yamaha Kodiak 450, fully automatic quad. It's a nice machine, it's lovely to drive. It's big thanks to Derek and staff at Quad Factors in County Meath for supplying it, and to Jason from J-Board Small Engines for his help in locating it and recommending it and transporting it and everything. Great service by both men. Jason's in Cathedral and Derek is in Norfolk County Meath. So look at the last quarter was perfect, going well. Just it was a bit agey, the hours was getting up on the clock. Seen that one advertised and just liked the look of it. And 2021, there's only 900 hours on the clock from new. So it's immaculate condition apart from the dirt on it at the minute, but so look, that's what they're for. I'll keep it warm, keep it service, it'll do me a long time. That's throwing the quad and the paddock and the cows, so we'll head back to the yard now and do a bit of milking. that's it, guys and girls. I'm now and they're back down the paddock. It's 10 to 9 in the evening. It's raining, as you can see. I'm soaking. I came into the yard this morning about 20 past 6, so it was a long day. Farming can be long hours, long busy day. But look, it's not a job, it's a passion, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of life. It has to be in you, you have to want to do it, you have to enjoy doing it. And farmers do enjoy the passion of it, and they do enjoy doing it, but they don't like them being screwed by the rising cost of outputs. Building materials gone sky high, meal 45 to 5 or 450 to 500 a ton. Fertiliser 800 to 1,000 euros a ton. Diesel through the roof completely. But why should we pay this money for? I mean, they're blaming the trouble in Ukraine, which is not right for stuff in Ukraine, but I mean, there was wars before. I remember the Gulf War, 1981, I think. Iraq invaded Kuwait. That went on for a good while. There's no, I don't think, big impact on oil prices that time. Why should there be now? Like, I went down to the Centra about a week or 10 days ago to fill the van. The light was on in the van, and I bought 5-gallon drum of petrol for the quad and a gallon drum of petrol for the power washer. The van filled was 216 euros. The 6 gallons of petrol came into 56.65. So that's 270 odd euros straight away, and up to the local store Saturday to fill the 2 tractors. Now they're both empty because they were the whole week at the baling. The 64 and the 43.55, 622 euros. So that's 900 odd euro spent on diesel in a week. Now, I mean, the farmer has to live too. But of course, I'm only small scale. How does the contractor supposed to survive? Say the contractor, the plant hire. These 7-pedal harvesters and these butterfly mowers aren't easy on stuff. 200 horsepower tractors pulling 20-foot trailers of grass around the roads. How can they keep diesel in these yokes? It's ludicrous. I doubt there's any TDs I'm watching this video. I'm surprised if there is, but if any is watching, if any is no TDs and ministers or public representatives, show them this video, make the plight of what's going on with farmers feeding the world. If there's no farmer, there's no food. No farmer, there's no beef on your plate, no milk in your jug, no pork on your plate, no chicken, no lamb on your plate, no cabbage, carrots, salad stuff, lettuce, tomatoes, onions. There's no grain to make the flour, to make the bread, no butter to put on the bread. Farmer is feeding the world and he's been shafted. I know everybody else is, the cost of everybody else, but I mean, to fill a litre bottle of petrol, it would cost 2.13 this minute, and it wouldn't bring out for the cows in the quad and back, and it'd be gone again. It's ridiculous. Come on, guys, cop on. Stop shafting the working man and woman in this country and in the world with taxes. It's unnecessary and it's uncalled for. Anyway, guys, that's the rant over. Look, that's my working day this minute. Weather is against me. It's tough because you're the middle of weather, but look, things only get better, I hope. Talk soon again. Thanks for watching. If you liked, please subscribe and share. Thank you. Over and out.